everyone, it's Jerry Ann with scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and I am so tickled pink to be with you guys tonight. I've had a fabulous weekend. I was creative and crafty, which of course means I'm tired. So if you can imagine that, I am tired. All right, well, let's see. Hi everyone, it's Jerry Ann with scrapandstampcreations.blogspot.com, and tonight we are going over a few of the projects that I created while I was at my scrapbook weekend. I left on Friday, came home on Sunday, had a fabulous time, scrapped, left everything out, created quite a few things, and one of those I'm going to show you guys tonight. Just because it's easy, simple, and the majority of you should have some of the stamps in your collection. The one that I am looking for and hoping to find as we are working through tonight is the hot air balloon stamp. So, for those of you who've placed an order since November of 2014, I have all of your catalogs packed. I ran out of envelopes, actually, so these last 6 catalogs are already spoken for. If you are interested in a catalog and haven't placed an order since October, you can send me an email, and you can just pay for postage, and I'll be more than happy to send that out. With that, one of the things I do for my customers is I also send a little 3x3 little envelope that has all of the brand new papers in it so that you can see and touch them. So the brand new catalog goes live on April 1st. So you guys will be getting those this week. So here are some of the papers from the collection. So this is the brand new Blossom collection. Very pretty paper. And on the back is kind of a blue gingham. It's Glacier and Juniper. And then you've got this real nice floral pattern. And on the back is Sorbet and Sunset with a little bit of Glacier. And then the final piece has some pear through it. And then on the back is a really nice piece of pear with a diagonal check, or a diamond check. Then we have the Manly collection called Jackson. So this is really nice. It's a brown with triangles. And on the back is kind of a wooden Navajo, Native American kind of patterning to it. And I see these because I live in this part of the country where we have a lot of Native American stuff. I see a lot of this kind of stuff around, so I'm totally sure that it is, it's really nice and woodsy and everything. This is kind of a wood pattern, but the stripes are, I'm going to say Glacier again, because they look it. So, anyhow, so those are the papers that come in the new collection. I did have a couple of new ladies order from my website, and when you've done that, I try, if you haven't already purchased an idea book or it's close to the next idea book, I will give you the option of getting a big catalog or saving. So I do have 2 brand new customers who placed orders, and you will be getting the big catalog as well as the previous Annual Expression catalog and this one. So the Annual Expression catalog, the one with the little boy on the front, that one ends on the 31st. Alright? So, we got those to go out with my pile of mail. And tomorrow, I just need to move these over. Because when the boys come home, they'll come get my garbage, since tomorrow's garbage day. All right. So over the weekend, I had a good time. On Friday when I arrived, I worked on some cards. And these cards will be a brand new 12 card cutting guide for you guys. Really super pretty cards. Simple but pretty. So if you haven't made your little 12 card cutting guide box, you'll need to. This is a Hostess set from the brand new catalog. This flower here is a flower called Wavy Blossoms from the brand new Expression catalog. This says, hope you have a day full of fun. This is also from the new Blossoms card kit. Do What Makes You Happy comes from another one of the stamp sets as well. Make a Wish with the candles and the sequins. This is in the new catalog. So these are really, I've got the cards done. The popsicles are adorable. I've got the new cards done. I just need to get the cutting guide together, and we'll do these the first week of April, depending on how I work out spring break. Alright, because spring break is in 2 weeks. Here again is, I just stamped the flower in the back and then colored and popped one up. This is some watercoloring with watercolor pencils, so we'll definitely be doing that technique. Really nice. I've watched a lot of videos. So, these are all new stamps, new paper, and everything. Love the softness. So you guys will learn how to do this tonight, because we're going to do that with the brush strokes. And then this orange one that says thank you. Alright. So, brand new cutting guide. Coming in April. My use your embellishment stash thing really failed. I didn't throw a single package away. And I used embellishments on everything. I tried so hard. So this is a Mother's Day project that will be coming up. This is Hip Picks. It's a Hip Picks album. And the collection is the brushed collection, and I use the Workshop on the Go stamp set and things like that. This actual book here is on page 77. And this one, where is it? Did we discontinue this one and I didn't know? I don't think so. I think it's here somewhere. Hold on. We'll find it. Alright, well, we might be moving over to a different kind of album. Because, hold on. I'm going to go see if I can find it. No. Isn't that what it's called? Yeah, the item number is Z1956. It's number G. It's on page 177, and it's letter G. It runs for $8.95, and it is adorable. Okay, so we at least got that. So it's letter G on page 177. So this is the book that we'll be using for Mother's Day. Or it'll make a nice wedding gift. So the nice thing about it, it's really meant to be kind of like one of those little Polaroid pieces where you have the picture at the top and on the bottom you have the little sentiment. So basically there is a hole at the top here, and this piece slides in and out to adhere your pictures to. And now I gave my, okay, so, and of course I cut mine a little short. So I'm not sure if you guys are wanting, with this project, if you guys just want me to do a cutting guide for the project, or if you want me to do a kit that includes the little album and the paper and all of that. If you want a kit, I can price those out. I just would like to know what you guys would want. And so this says wonderful. This stamp set will retire on the 31st of this month, but there's some other really nice ones. And then over on this side, picture for a photo, nice little piece of paper. This is using the the brushed paper. And so another little thing, it says fabulous. Over, this is the butterfly from the stamp set in Brush Workshop on the Go, and a nice little embellishment, a nice little picture square with some green. On this side we've got a really nice kind of distressed looking piece here with some of the stickies. We have the cute little paper pieces. So it's a nice little fun easy book. It would be a great baby brag book. It would be a really cute wedding book, like a snap book that you could give, you know, the bride right after the wedding, like when she gets back from her honeymoon or something. The stickers for this collection are vellum stickers, so they are really pretty. And again, some washi tape and the vellum stickers. And then again, the best thing to hold in life is each other. So this is a vellum sticker and just some more embellishments out of the collection. So you don't end up using a lot of paper. So you could really buy the Workshop on the Go and get cards out of this one as well. So we've got two. So this will be out of the Workshop on the Go. You can get this book and a set of cards. And then if you buy an additional paper pack, you'll be able to get the 8-page layout we do as well. So that's this one. Any questions about this? I ended up doing a ton of die cutting, so I didn't get as much done as I really wanted to. I did a ton of die cutting for a friend. So, all right. All right, so that's our little album. So we have cards for spring. We're going to do some Easter stuff next week. I just need to get on the stick and get it done so that we can get them all mailed out. And then finally, I don't know about you guys, but one of the things that I always like is I like the idea of the easiness of the project life. But I'm not a really big pocket scrapbooker. But there are some of those things that I think are really cute, especially if you're going to do a few things. So what I did was I took the Picture My Life cards from page 148, item number Z1963, and that becomes with like memory protectors. This really is a true Picture My Life baby looking scrapbook. Okay? And in the new catalog, in the one that we're just finishing up, they decided to actually not do the design cover piece or the page protectors, but just let you purchase the cards. So I have a set of cards, and so the item number for that one is Z3054, and they retail for $14.95. Alright, so here's the paper. It's a baby paper. So I didn't have any of this. This used to be a collection. So if you really want regular 12 by 12 pages, we do have an online like digital thing where you can like put your papers together, print paper, that kind of stuff. Beautiful stuff. But this kit is retired, but I loved it and I wanted to do some pictures of TJ. So in that, this is what I made. Now, my friend Shannon actually kind of had done some looking around at these pages, inspired by another consultant for Close to My Heart, and really kind of worked on her stuff at this point. So we kind of took and kind of made them work here into these pages. So they're on craft bases and everything. This is a flip flap that allows you to have some journaling and a photo here. So that's really cool. These are not completely embellished. They need some ribbon and some buttons, I think. Babies need ribbon and buttons. And then we have page 3 and 4. So you guys will see this in a couple of different styles, I'm sure. So these are 6 of the little 2.5 by 3.5 cards. This is a 4 by 6, 4 by 6s. This is a 3.5 by 4 that I cut down. I cut this out of the collection because some of them you get 3 pieces, some of them you get 2, which makes it nice that you can actually do embellishment stuff. All right. So again, here is, today is the oldest you've been and the youngest you'll ever be again. So this page is titled Milestones. I cut this right out of the collection. This actual card here with the giraffe, he was in one of the collections as well. The paper, the 4 by 6 pieces, and so I just cut him down to fit there. And that we have a flippy uppy here. And actually we have 2 flippy uppies. So we've got a flippy uppy with journaling, and we've got a photo, and then the year here. Top 10. My fondest memories with you. Some really cute pieces here. And then finally we have this page as well. And you guys should recognize this because this is one of the pages that we've done a couple of times. And usually there's a piece of paper behind or some of that kind of stuff. So I just created this. This is the Fundamentals paper. It's got a glossy to it. And that. So this is an upcoming class as well. I'm going to work it out with a couple of other things. We probably will use one of the collections that is available in order to kind of play with that. So that is what I did during scrapbook weekend. Any questions? Alright, so with no questions looming, I am going to show you some of the cards that we are going to create. So I created these cards as well, and they're similar. I've seen Stampin' Up! Has a really nice set, and Close to My Heart has one as well that just kind of makes the backgrounds for you. Ours is called Brush Strokes. It's C1608. It is $13.95. You get a lot of nice little shapes, and it makes a really pretty background for some one layer cards. So here is using the Seaside Greetings Occasions D1609. So Lighthouse the boat. So here is the ship with some blue stamping. Here is the beach with the clouds in the background. And then, oh, let's see, where's the other one? Here is our lighthouse. So these are in the nice kind of beachy colors. And then what I did is I also created some butterfly cards. And these I absolutely love. So I'm going to show you how to do these tonight. And this butterfly is actually from a die that I got from Stampin' Up. However, I have dies from Cherry Lynn. I'm a butterfly girl. You guys know that. So you can run the butterflies off of the Cricut cartridge, because we have those. You can run them through a die cut machine or any of that. So we're going to do these ones tonight. I had a custom order while I was at Stamp Camp. So I have some Thinking of You, all very similar. And I've got a goober on one of them. And then I used Get Well. And these need to be put on card bases. And then I used Birthday Wishes. And Thank You. Very, very, very pretty. Okay? Easy to do. So we're going to do that. The butterflies are colored. It's kind of a nice little watercolory, technique-y kind of thing. So let's go ahead and cut some cardstock. And we'll get started. Alright. So I'm going to cut these into 4 by 5 and a quarter. And I'm using 12 by 12. So we're going to do 5 and a quarter. Five and a quarter. So there's 6. And there's 12. How about we just cut up 2 more sheets of cardstock here. And we'll pull out the die cut machine. And we'll pull out the, and I'm not going to run the Cricut because I put the Cricut away. Actually in its home. So I will put the die cut machine out, pull the die cut machine out, and we will stamp quite a few. We'll stamp or cut out quite a few different pieces and stuff from that. So that'll be good. All right. So now what I need to do, we're going to pick our colors. While these ones turned out really pretty with the light colors, I was thinking we might do a little more springy and add some canary, which is a yellow, and smoothie, which is kind of a pink, crystal blue, which is a blue. So we've got, and a green, and we'll go ahead and use pear. No, we're going to use sweet leaf. Sweet leaf. So the colors that we're going to use tonight are canary, Z2643, smoothie, Z2196, crystal blue, Z2117, and sweet leaf, Z2153. Okay? So first of all, I need to make the pages to cut our butterflies with. So I am going to take a sheet. We're going to stamp up 2 of these. We're going to do some random stamping, which you guys have been really excited about seeing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to use this stamp right here. It's one that looks kind of like somebody tried to color something in. And I'm going to use, actually, I'm going to use this long one here, which I haven't used yet. I used these 2 for the other sets, so we're going to use these on the ones tonight. Alright, so I have those on my blocks. Alright, any questions before we get started, guys? I sure do have a shadow. Nice. There we go. Still kind of shadow. I wonder. There we go. Well, still have a little bit of a shadow, but wow, that was so much brighter if I turned it on that way. Alright, so again, this is brush strokes, and it's C1608. So we're going to go ahead and start with canary. And I'm not sure how dark this is going to stamp, so I want to check it out here. And what does this stamp off look like? Yep, we're going to stamp this one pretty much at full capacity, I think. Alright, nifty trick. For those of you who are new to my channel, new to my YouTube, piece of fun foam underneath. All of our stamp sets come with a squishy, which is what I call them and most consultants do. However, it's a piece of foam that allows you to stamp really nicely with acrylic blocks. And so, I don't know if I want that yellow. Let's see, do I have another yellow? I have honey, but that one's, it's not bright. It's not very bright. Well, if we don't like it, we can always change it. So we are going to stamp in full color on this, and so we're just going to random stamp our paper. You know, we'll pick a different color combination for the second one. So Martha, how is Big Brother Canada? Or is it just getting started tonight? Well, I know it's getting started tonight, but is it on yet? Alright, so our very first color we have is our canary. Trying to decide what color I want. I am going to have the green be the swishy one. So our next color we're going to do is crystal blue. Now I'm pretty sure that in stamping this one, full is too bright, but if we stamp off, we're going to get a nice pastel blue. So that is what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to stamp off and stamp. Now, this doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to cut it into butterflies. But wherever there is a yellow, we're putting a blue next to it in some fashion. For the whole 12 by 12 page. All right, last one. Okay, so it doesn't matter. See, some of them are a little darker than some of the lighter ones, and that's okay because honestly, we're going to cut it all up. Our next color we're going to use is Smoothie, and again, straight on, way too dark. Stamped off really nice. And I'm overlapping some colors here, just a little. It's a very nice watercolory effect. Alright, so now we have our red, or our Smoothie, Canary, and Crystal Blue. So now we're going to take our swooshy stamp, and we're going to go ahead and use some Sweet Leaf. And that's pretty nice and light on its own, so we're just going to fill in with some swooshes. Alright, so here is our page. I'm going to run up and grab my camera, or my my phone, so I can take a picture so you guys can see that up close. To see, there isn't any rhyme or reason to it. It really is just kind of stamped around. Watercolory. We could spray it with water and it would all run together and stuff. But it will look beautiful with the die cuts. Alright, I got the phone so I can take a picture. So it's pretty bright looking right now. So that's good. All right. So that was that set of colors. Let's find a different set to play with. Let's do a pinky one. Cotton candy, thistle, pixie, ruby, or hollyhock. Let's do hollyhock. Do I have another purple? A smoky plum. It's too dark. Yep, we're going to do pink. Thistle, pixie, hollyhock, cotton candy. Those are our colors for this next set of butterflies. So let's go ahead and start with pixie. And these are so brand new that they're very tight. Just because I don't usually use a lot of pink. Alright, let's grab the other set of pieces off of this one. So we're going to take this piece, which is kind of like a swoosh. And we'll take the long one here. Alright, so our long color is going to be our thistle. And so the other 3 colors will be in this set here, or in this stamp here. Okay. So we need to see how dark Pixie is. Cotton Candy is a little more purple, so it's kind of the lighter shade of the Thistle. Alright, well we've got Cotton Candy and Thistle, Hollyhock. Pixie just doesn't work with the Hollyhock. See what Ruby stamped off looks like. You know, I think I'm just going to go with it anyway. Alright, so we're not going to use Ruby. So our first color, I'm going to take and clean my stamp. Okay. All right. I know. All right. So let's go ahead. We'll start with Pixie. And I'm gonna stamp full stamp of Pixie. All right. So now we're going to go to our Cotton Candy. We're going to give it just a stamp right next to our pinks. Alright, so every pink's got a pink friend. Now we're going to go to Hollyhock. And we're going to stamp off and stamp. fill in a little more of this white space. Alright, so that takes care of our 3 lightest colors. Cotton Candy, Pixie, and Hollyhock. Cotton Candy and Pixie at full strength, Hollyhock at a stamp off. And now we have Thistle. That we're going to do as a stamp off. Alright, so this one's got a lot more white in it than the other one. But just really nice splotches of color. All right, so now what we'll do is we'll because it's gonna have whitish pretty pink butterflies. I don't know. All right, so now what we're gonna do, well, I guess we're making butterflies with those, but we'll have other things to do. Alright, so these are our pieces that we cut. So let's go ahead and make our seaside ones right at the moment. We'll make 3 of them. So I can show you guys how I got the color gradation, which was really fun. So the colors for this are Desert Sand, Glacier, and Crystal Blue. Okay. So what we did first is we cleaned our stamp because we're going to want this long swishy one. And we're going to start with our Desert Sand. I'm going to stick these over here first. Okay, we're going to start with our Desert Sand. We're going to ink that up. We're going to come down towards the bottom and stamp, pick up, and overlamp and stamp again. Okay, so we have a really, really light stamp. Okay, the next stamp that we're going to do in this color is going to be our Crystal Blue. And what we're going to do is we're going to take and ink this up. We're going to come up a little. We're going to stamp, pick up, and stamp right above it. So we get 2 more really light. Okay? Then we're going to clean off our stamp. And we're going to stamp our glacier. Okay, so then we're going to ink our glacier at full ink. And that gives us our greenish blue in the middle. Okay, so for our lighthouse, we are going to grab our cocoa ink pad. And I'm going to grab my lighthouse here. And I'm putting that on my block. Only there's a sharp side to the blocks and a rounded side to the blocks. And the sharp side, if you put that down towards your paper, it tends to stamp better. Alright, so this would be a really pretty manly birthday card, or somebody who just absolutely loves the beach. Now you could stamp this in black as well. So I'm putting the bottom of the lighthouse in the desert sand and having the lighthouse go up towards the top. So the lighthouse looks like it's in the what do you guys think? Too busy watching Big Brother. So that was cocoa ink that I stamped the lighthouse in. And then we're going to make this a birthday card, like I said. So we're going to pull off the birthday wishes. And stamp that right here on the bottom. So pretty. Oh, we're doing it again. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we're going to do it again because we've got a sailboat, so we're going to do all blue. I really like this one, though. And then we have our, yeah, I really like it, actually, in the darker compared to the lighter. Oh, good. So I really like it in this dark. So we'll go ahead and do this again. I think we'll do another lighthouse. Okay? So our first thing that we're going to do, alright, so we're going to do this again. We're going to do desert sand. And we're going to stamp and stamp a third time. So now we have 3 generations going down our card. You can barely see that last one, but you can see it. We're going to clean off our stamp. And I'm going to do a glacier one, and I'm going to stamp it off as well. Oh, wow. And then I'm going to stamp a second. So now we have a dark glacier and a light glacier. And then, I love you to pieces, Tony. You make me so happy. You're like, yay, no having to do that. Yeah, you stamp it. So then we've got crystal blue. And we're going to add our top piece. So there is our background. And we'll take our lighthouse again. Actually, we're going to take our fence first. We're going to mask this side here a little bit. I used 3 on this one. Crystal blue, glacier, desert sand, and then my my image is in cocoa. So there's our cocoa. Now I'm going to pull my lighthouse again. I needed the bigger block. Where did it go? In my lap. That's really pretty. And I think I'm going to do the thinking of you on this one. And I'm masking off the of you. So I can do one on top of the other. So another, we used these stamps months and months and months ago, you guys. So for anybody who has been around for a while and purchased Seaside, these stamps are amazing. And they're really pretty for this time of year. So thinking of you, we've got birthday blessings. All right, so now we have the C one that we need to do. Okay, so the one with our boat. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use Glacier and Crystal Blue. Time for a new desert sand ink pad, I think. Alright, so our Glacier, we're going to go ahead and ink up, stamp off, and stamp off again. Okay, then we're going to take, so it's really, really, really light at the bottom. Yeah, it's a D size, but I'd make you a deal. Alright, so the Crystal Blue is next. And just like we did before, we're going to stamp, 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 and bring that way up. And then we're going to take our Outdoor Denim stamp pad and our ship. And then we're going to do our congratulations in the Outdoor Denim as well. So this one says congratulations. So this one was Crystal Blue, Glacier, and Outdoor Denim. These were Desert Sand, Glacier, Crystal Blue, and Cocoa. Let me take a quick picture here. What are these called? These are called Seaside Greetings. Alright, so these just need to be put up on a base. Okay, I really like this one. I really like them all. Okay. You guys ready for some butterflies? Now that we've done this a few times, you're like, yeah, okay. Butterflies, butterflies. I might stamp a few other things because I pulled some other stamps that this might work with. Alright. So any butterfly off of your silhouette, your cameo, your Cricut, your dies, Cherry Lynn dies, Spellbinders dies, Memory Box dies, and dies. You can easily, I'll do the butterflies. So we'll do 3 in each color. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with our, I need our crystal blue. We'll start with our Canary, Smoothie, Sweet Leaf, and Crystal Blue. And for that, we use the big fat one. Okay, here we go. All right, so we did Canary at full strength. So we're going to go ahead and start that down here in the corner. And I'm going to stamp all 3 of these at the same time, because we'll put different butterflies on them, because I'm going to pull my die cut machine out. Alright, so we have Canary on all 3. Then we're going to go with our Swoop with Sweet Leaf. So now we're going to go ahead and put in our Crystal Blue, and this is a Stamp Off. Okay. Now we're going to use our Smoothie. And again, this is a Stamp Off. And then we're going to take our swoosh and we're going to give it our green in our Sweet Leaf. No, I'm going to want it full strength. Okay, so here are our card bases. Okay, so let's go ahead and close these up. Let's get the bases of the other ones cut as well, so we can cut them all at the same time. So those 3 are done. Now we need our other 3 cards. And our first color is Pixie. At full strength. Our next one is Cotton Candy. I think we did this one at full strength too. Yeah. Okay. Our next one is Hollyhock, and this is a Stamp Off. And I think I'm going to do Thistle in this same stamp. Oh. All right. So all I did here was make a 4, kind of like a watercolory background. Now if I hit it with water, it would all blend, but we kind of want it that way. So now let's go get our dies, and we'll cut out some butterflies. And this is just for Martha, so there's no fussy cutting. So I have this die from Stampin' Up. I have this really pretty die from Spellbinders. I have, gosh, I have so many butterfly dies. I have this butterfly from Cherry Lynn. What else do I have? I have the small butterfly from Cherry Lynn. Just for you, Martha. Just for you. Alright. I have this big butterfly from Heartfelt Creations. But that one's a solid one, and I wanted the intricate ones. So, Now my question is, where did I put the wax paper? Alright, so we have a few dies. We're going to cut these at 4 inches. I need to run upstairs and grab some wax paper because I don't know what I did with the pieces that I had. So let me go grab the roll of wax paper. So we've got a few different butterflies. We'll cut some. It'll be fun. Maybe. Let me go grab some wax paper and then we'll get started. dryer sheet. So not only will our cards come out, they'll be unsticky. My husband stole mine too. Alright. Alright. So, I have a magnetic platform here. I have this really pretty Spellbinders Outrageous Butterfly die that I have never used. So I figure we'll break it out tonight. Okay. We're going to take our paper, and I'm putting the A mat for, this is Lifestyles Crafts mat. Oh, don't want to forget the dryer sheets since I brought them out here. Alright, let's see. We have our die, we have our thing, we have our this, we have our dryer sheets, we have our mat, and we're rolling. On a slick surface. Alright, whatever. That did not like that. Oh, I had 2 pieces of paper. So maybe we're going to have to do one at a time. Alright. Well, and I think you have to use like 1 sheet of paper. Because now like my whole thing is like stuck. Alright, let's check this one out. See, I told you I hadn't done this. Ah! Yeah. Here we go. That was a disaster. that tells you I haven't done this one before. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright. Butterfly. Butterfly. Yep, I'm starting to think fussy cutting's looking pretty good here, Martha. Dryer sheet. Alright. No! Dryer sheet. Okay. Well, at least I don't have stuff stuck in my thing. Alright. It's supposed to help it so that it doesn't, like, it's supposed to pull out all the insides, but you know, I'm thinking I'm going for the apparently I have good dryer sheets or something, because really I didn't want to let anything go. Grrr! No more dryer sheet. I want this pretty... This is the last time I'm going to try and cut this butterfly out. Alright. Oh, and then I miss a corner. Alright, this die is done. Alright, this butterfly got a... yeah. Ugh. Alright, let's try one more time. I don't think I can get my metal plate through this. With this setup. Alright, guys. Alright, this is kind of an odd looking butterfly. It's odd. I don't like it. Yeah. Alright, done with that one. Let's do one that I know I can do. Let's do this really pretty one. This is a Cherry Lynn die. See, I got an envelope over here with your name on it. I just ripped his thingy. All right. Grr! All right. You guys are in for such a treat. This is the Jerry Ann Comedy Show. All right. Yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. Maybe I need to go back to fussy cutting. And what did I do with the stupid dryer sheet? Okay, so this one I had to go over a couple of times, but everything is popping out of it. Nicely this time, kind of. I'm gonna go find my scissors. They're here somewhere. This is all for Martha tonight. I have to find my scissors. All right. I'm going to have to like you a lot for you to get this butterfly, because it did not, it was so much easier using the other one. But this one's pretty. All right. Yeah. So then you take and add it on top. It's so pretty. All right. I'm going to my trusty Stampin' Up! One. I think that these Stampin' Up! Dies actually are a little, the grooves in them are a little thicker than these Cherry Lynn ones. Like these cut, but these ones are thicker, I think. Okay. Yeah, I was trying. And then you gotta poke at it to get the wax paper up. But you start folding it to do, and you'll see it lift. All right. So there's 2 butterflies that are usable. We just need 2 more. Let's see. I kind of like this one. Don't use wax paper. I'm only doing this for Martha. Only for Martha. Alright, yep. Stampin' Up! I'm going to tell you the Stampin' Up! Butterfly is my favorite. And I just ripped this one again. Yep. Stampin' Up! Butterflies all the way. Much better. We're going back that route. Because I really think, I'm going to tell you that my opinion is, yeah, it worked out good. Beautiful. Let's do this last one. Well, the Cricut one is really nice on the Close to My Heart cartridge, the Art Philosophy. There's a really nice intricate one that's really pretty. I think the grooves are deeper on these Stampin' Up! Ones. They feel deeper. All right. Ugh. Alright. Well, and with this one, you can only use one as well. I thought with the grooves. Or maybe it's just the paper, because I'm using Close to My Heart White Daisy cardstock, and it's really super thick. So, these people all the time punching two. Yeah, my machine doesn't like to. So we'll just do one. Yeah. So anyway, I'll have some more pretty. So this is the way that the flowers are made. We just created our own paper to cut them out with. And I'm just going to try and get a few more cut out of here. Because it's almost 8 o'clock, and that's usually about what I do. Yeah. Maybe if I used, maybe I have this Lifestyle Craft magnetic thing, but maybe what I need is to get the magnetic platform for the for my Big Shot, the actual one that goes with it. Alright, so I have 1, 2, I've got 1, 2, I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 1, 2, I need one more pink one. Sorry. Yep. See, and this one needs the metal shim, which right, we have another pink one. Yeah. I have to play with it some more, because really... Ugh, I'm full of stuff. Alright, so here's what we got. A mess. Alright. We got parts of butterflies and shrapnel. Okay. So these are my yellow. Here we go. These are these ones. Alright, so let's find a sentiment stamp here. Okay. Let's make these all thank you cards. Let's make these all thank you cards. No, Tony left and went to bed. The confetti's all hers next. She would kill me. She might not ever speak to me again. Alright, so these sentiments I'm going to do as thank you cards, and I'm going to use Sweet Leaf. And I have, this is a stamp set that's a Hostess Rewards that's coming in the new catalog, I think. Is it in the new one? Nope. It's in this one right here. The Close to My Heart one with the little boy. It's right here on page 5. And it says thank you in 5 different ways. Says thank you. It's really pretty. This one says thanks. Oh, bring us back down. Yes, I can. There we go. So this one says thanks. This one says thank you. And then I'm going to do this other one in a thank you too. Just different style. Okay? Third thank you. All right. So we got those all stamped. Nope, I'm going to need that. All right. So in our 3 pinky ones, I'm going to stamp in Thistle, which is this purple, and I'm going to use the same sentiments. Thank you. Thanks. And then the long thank you. the long scripty, thank you. All right. So here we go. I need some glue. Ah. All right, so I've got 3 pinky purple ones. It was a long thank you. All right. So I'm bending their wings just a little. Giving them a little glue. Adding them to the center. And then this really intricate one. And then we have our fun 3 ones here. If you can make the die cut work. I'm going back to the Cricut. I know. Alright, so we did get 6 butterflies. So here are the yellow ones. And the pinky purple ones. Alright guys, I am done for the night. Oh, they look good on photo. Yeah, except for the Pokey Tool is still packed somewhere. I like put things away, but alright, so these are all done. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Everyone, the catalogs are on their way. all of them are settled. I have 6 more that I need to get envelopes for, but everything is pretty well set, ready to go out. You guys will have them before you can shop. For those of you who are joining me on YouTube, thank you so much. And I'm glad that you found us, and I hope you'll come over to Ustream and hang out with the group of ladies. They're really a ton of fun. So thank you so much. And I really have a great fun time. That's why I do these shows. It's been almost 3.5 years that I've been doing Ustream, so I am looking forward to hanging out with all of you guys soon. Good night.